besties, welcome back to my channel. I am in a big fat juicy reading slump, big fat one. I haven't picked a book up since September. I've just not wanted to pick anything up, not wanted to read. I've not really wanted to do anything, essentially. I've just been so busy. I started uni, I started a new job, I'm working nights, so I've been a very busy gal. So we're in a reading slump and today we are getting out of it. I am determined to get out of it. We're also very far behind on the reading goal. My reading goal for this year was 50 books. I am currently on 33. I'm pretty far behind. It's the end of November, the very end of November, so I have about a month to read a lot of books. A lot of books. Today, trying to get out of the slump. We're trying to get one step closer to the reading goal. So I've decided it's finally happening. I'm reading the Book of Asriel. I have heard incredible things about this. I've not heard a single bad review. Everyone talking about it. Everyone's obsessed with it. It's just meant to be an incredible romancy series. I'm so excited to pick this up. And if you want to see how I get on, what the book's about, if it gets me out of the slump, if it puts me further into a slump, we'll see. So if you want to see how I get on with this, stay tuned. I just wanted to say this video is going to be short because I had all of these clips ready to go. I filmed so much updating you on how I was getting on, about the world building, about the characters. I had updates at every check-in point and none of them have got audio. I'm sat editing and none of my clips have got audio until the end where I've got about 50 pages left. No! So there's not a lot of content to this video at all. Just a bit of b-roll of me reading and my reactions to the ending. That's it. That's basically all I've got. I don't know what happened with my camera there. So yeah, enjoy this very short video of me reading. Just woke up an hour early for work so I can sit in bed and read my book. That's why I look like I've been risen from the dead. And I'm at my parents' house, which is why I'm being quiet. But I really miss that feeling of being excited to read. I haven't had that feeling since I read Powerless by Lauren Roberts. I just love being excited to read. I'm so happy to have that feeling again. Just every second you've got a spare, just wanting to read. I love it, I'm so happy. I'm also really allergic to my dog, my family dog that lives in my parents' house. So that's why I look so puffy. I'm tired. I am tired, but that's why I'm so puffy and I sound like this. Anyway. I'm not gonna lie, I just now realised that I'm sure all of the clips that I filmed for this video have had no audio. I don't know how that's happened, but I've just spent 5 minutes telling you my thoughts, feelings and whole plot of this book and there's no audio. So I'm going to start again and I'm going to explain to you what is going on. So I've got about 70 pages left. I've been switching between physical, Kindle and audiobook, so I've consumed this in all three formats. So in this book we're following Diana, who is Igmorathin, and they are known as monsters. They are the bad people, and in the beginning you don't really know why they're doing what they're doing. And this took a hot minute to get into. There's a lot of politics, there's a lot of world building, there's a lot of characters and places to wrap your head around. Still can't tell yet about any of the places, don't know what's going on with the map, but you slowly start to understand the characters and who they are and what they're doing. Diana has sold her soul, she's sold herself to Caden, who is this big monster, horrible person. She has sold herself to save her sister, so her sister can have a relatively normal life. And we're following Diana and Caden's people in command as they are looking for the Book of Asriel. And then about 80 pages in, we get introduced to Liam, who is a king. He's the king of the gods, and he oversees the Celestials, which are Diana or the Igmarathon's sworn enemies. And I don't mean like, oh, I don't really like him, but then I'm going to fall in love with him kind of enemies. I mean, they are enemies by every sense of the word. So this is a true enemies to lovers. But the romance in this does not kick off until about 100 pages left. This is a slow burn. And if you like a slow burn, I think you will love this. But I will say we have a lot of tension. The tension in this, the banter, the constant back and forth of I want to kill you throughout this book is incredible. There's so much tension building. When we finally get that romance towards the end, it went from there being absolutely no trust to, oh, I'm kind of friends but I still don't really trust him, to spicy. There was just 1 minute they were just friends, 1 minute they hated each other, and then they were having sex. I have about 70 pages left, so I will update you, and I have some final thoughts and feelings. And fingers crossed there is audio on this clip. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting a bit bored. Got 50 pages left. I feel like I'm reading it so slowly. I've got a headache. There's so much going on and it should be so exciting, but I'm bored. I feel like it's just dragging so much. Now that what should be the best part of the book and the most anticipation, now that that's happening, I'm bored. I mean, I'm going to persevere because I've got 50 pages left and it'd be so stupid to not. But I really don't want to. I don't know if it's just because I've been in a reading slump and I've not wanted to pick up a book, but this should be the most exciting part. Oh no! I fear this is not going to be the 5 stars that I thought it was going to be. I feel like how much the end is dragging on and how much the last 100 pages are just dragging. I just feel like I'm not enjoying it anymore. I don't know if it's the book or if it's just that I'm slumpy and that I'm not enjoying it because I'm not wanting to read. And I just sat here and I just want to scroll on TikTok. Why do I feel like this? I hate being in a reading slump because this book is really good. It's not a bad book. I just feel bored. There's so much going on and I kind of am on the edge of my seat, but at the same time I'm not wanting to just put everything down and read like I was like in the middle or like at the beginning of the book. I just want to sit on my phone. I'll keep you updated. so confused. Why are we in the last 50 pages of the book and all of a sudden she's got these powers that haven't been mentioned before? Like, what? She's had this ability the whole time, but we're just now hearing about it, and it's not even being made to be a big deal. It's just something I've picked up on, but it's like, it's only just happening. Like, she's not been using it the whole time. Now she is. I feel like things have just been thrown into the book. I'm just so confused. There's just so much going on, but also kind of not a lot going on. It's like, oh, you know, just had a near-death experience or just had this big battle, but I'm just going to phone my sister and let her know I'm still alive. Like, what? What is going on? Like, what? What do you mean? What the hell just happened? That's just ended on the biggest cliffhanger ever to exist. No way, that's the end. Are you kidding me? I feel like I just need 3 to 5 business days to process what's just happened. Okay, I think I've rounded up my thoughts just a little bit. That was a whirlwind of an ending. I'm still in just so much shock. Like, there's no way you can get any closure from this book. To be fair, on the author's behalf is very clever, because I immediately want to go into the next one, which means I might be out of a reading slump. Like, I just want to go and pick up the next one. I just want to continue the series. So I think that's good news. So overall thoughts is a little bit not slow, there's a lot going on, but there's a lot of world building. You're meeting so many characters and getting to know everyone and what's going on and what they're trying to achieve. So it can be a little bit daunting to get into and a bit much to kind of wrap your head around. But the plot is going through the whole book until the end. I didn't find myself bored at all. I just wanted to continuously read. I was physically reading it. I was switched on my Kindle. I was picking up the audiobook. Like, I just didn't want to put it down. That's how you know you're really invested in a book, when you just don't want to stop reading. Overall, I'm going to settle on, I think, 4.5. It isn't quite 5 stars. One, because I did feel like it was just dragging on a little bit towards the end. I feel like there was just a lot going on, kind of for no reason, but it also had a reason at the same time. By no means is this book boring. It is so entertaining from start to finish, but it did feel a lot longer than it actually is. And this isn't a long book. For a fantasy, I think this is around 450 pages, around that mark, which for a fantasy isn't long really at all compared to other fantasy books I've read. It isn't necessarily physically long, but it just started to feel long. I love the tension, I love the constant like banter and bickering between the two main characters. I did eventually like the romance. I felt like it was too lusty and not romantic enough. But the end did redeem the book, I think. But as I said, it ended on just such a big cliffhanger that I'm like, I feel so conflicted about how I feel. I did absolutely love this, and I will definitely be continuing the series. So we are one book closer to our reading goal, and we might successfully be out of reading slump. I don't want to jinx it, but it's made me want to read more. It's made me want to pick up the rest of the series. It's made me want to go into other fantasy books. That is good news. So thank you for coming along with me, trying to get out of reading slump and getting one book closer to the reading goal. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, show some love, and I will see you in the next one.